All right, everybody. How are we doing today? This is Sukaba, and we are embarking on a journey, my friends, because today is the day that we play our Week 1 match of the Season 12 of the VBL-S. We did a little draft review of a pretty cool team, and we get to put it to the test Week 1 against one of the best teams in the league, coached by Jace, an excellent coach that has had a lot of success in Draft League, so we certainly got our hands full. It always sucks getting a Week 1 matchup against, like, a really hard matchup. Not only is this a great player we're playing against, but the team is cracked. We've got Walking Wake Torkoal, because we allowed that to happen. A little collusion, maybe, going on from two of our moderators, but I'm not saying anything. Hey, you know, it is what it is. Water under the bridge at this point, but we've got a nice Sun team now that has some really scary modes. Really scary trick room mode, obviously a scary fast mode with the Sun and the Walking Wake, which is just hard to counter. And he's got some really nice low-tier supportive pieces as well. So this was really hard for me to build, not only because I don't know how to use my team yet. Week 1's always hard for that. But also just, there's so many things to cover here. It's like, I have to cover the trick room mode, I have to cover Walking Wake and Torkoal with a lot of attention. And I also have to consider that Cottony could come and go for a fast mode with the Cotton Spore. Or maybe the Venusaur is going to come with a fast sleep powder. Or maybe the Rotom Fan is going to come in Electro Web and Terra Electric. Like, there's just so much to account for here. And I really don't know what to expect. One thing I do know, I think, is that these top 4 are coming. And that the Rhydon is coming to the match. Rhydon has, like, an incredible matchup here. If Rhydon doesn't come to this match, I don't think it's ever coming. Because my team is so ground weak, so rock weak. And my team kind of has problems dealing with ground types outside of the Quack and the Glastrier. So I definitely think we'll be seeing the Rhydon with an EVL-8. And the stats on this thing are crazy, by the way, with EVL-8. It's like so bulky. Like 120. It's like basically Duraludon, except scary. I don't know. So we had a challenge on our hands. Here's what we ended up with for the team. Got some interesting, like, I literally changed this like a million times. We're rolling with this because if I try to change it anymore, I'm going to go insane. We've got Gouging Fire at the top, supporting the team. Pretty good matchup for Gouging Fire here because the typing works really well into the top 2 because I resist the fire attacks with 4x resistance, and the Hydro Steam is only neutral. So if I boost this thing up with Defense Booster, I can kind of set it up like an offensive supportive piece. So I can Howl, I can live the hit because I have Habanberry, so I can live a Draco Meteor. I can also live even more special hits with the Light Screen. The main special output I'm concerned with this matchup is from the Torkoal and the Walking Wake. Aside from that, I'm not very concerned about the Venusaur special output or the Rotom special output. So really, my special defense is I'm mainly looking to handle for these two. So we'll see how that goes. Burning Bulwark's obviously there just because it's good. I could see him trying to like Sleep Powder into it, but I do have Goggles on the team. I could always switch in Quack in the back or something if I think that he's going for that mode. But I'm expecting him to kind of set Trick Room against my team. Like, I know I have these good Trick Room mons, but I think he's probably going to assume that his slow mode's better than mine and that he probably wants to set that up at some point in the set. So I have my Glastrier here as sort of like my Trick Room answer. It won't outspeed the Torkoal, but it'll outspeed everything else in Trick Room. Put an Assault Vest on it, and with Terra Fairy, it's going to be really hard for him to remove this. He doesn't really have strong Steel or Poison Stab, so it'll be hard to remove Glastrier, especially behind a potential screen. So my Grimmsnarl is kind of a little mixed. I've got offense and support here. So I do have the Prankster, but so I can get the fast parting shot, the priority parting shot, and the fast Light Screen. I also have priority in the Sucker Punch, which can take out an Eruption under Trick Room, mitigate the damage a little bit. Also could clean up any kills that, you know, may be needed if I don't have the speed advantage. Spirit Break also just kind of annihilates Walking Wake because not only does it do like 80%, it also just, you know, lowers his special attack. So if I can get a couple of those off, that would be really ideal for me. Last 2 spots here are filled with the Gengar and the Articuno. The Articuno is holding a utility umbrella, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know if it's good. Like, I had several different items on this thing, including the Covert Cloak that the Grimmsnarl is holding in its hand, but I kind of figured that most of what I'm worried about special output is the Walking Wake and the Torkoal. Now, Utility Umbrella, if you're the holder, Hydro Steam doesn't work. if you're targeting it on a mon with utility umbrella. So he can't take it out with Hydro Steam because it will be suppressed by the heat because it negates all those special sun effects. I think that's what it said on Bulbapedia. So we're gonna trust the wiki here, you know. It also just helps with the spread fire damage that he has. I didn't want to put safety goggles on this because if he cotton spores it, I kind of take advantage of the competitive boost anyway. But this thing's a little offensive. I have max investment on special attack because psychic and flying is actually pretty good here. It lets me hit basically everything super effectively. So that combo, I think it's just very spammable. If I can get a Tailwind up, have those Trick Room option, or maybe reverse a Trick Room, just get my team the speed advantage and start dealing damage with psychic and flying moves, I think it'll be good. And if I can live the hit to do so, maybe the utility umbrella will help me with that. Maybe a berry's better. I don't know. I'm going to try it because I think it's fun. And I never use this item. And we like getting a little creative here. I don't know. Gengar has a sash because it's really frail. But this thing is important for me because the speed tier of 110 outspeeds his whole team outside of booster energy. I'm assuming this Walking Wake is going to be booster speed to outspeed the Gengar. But if the sun is down or if he's not booster speed, then I'll be able to go first and maybe get an Icy Wind off. It's just generally good in the rest of the team. The offense here is great. The Energy Ball, Oko's, the Rhydon. Maybe. Might do like 80%. But that's why we got Stellar Terra, baby. I didn't know what else to throw on this thing. So if I really need a KO with one of that Energy Ball or anything like that, bam! I don't know. We'll see if it works. And by the way, this Quack and Glastrier, I think my general plan is to kind of support these three physical attackers with Howl. Get them boosts and get them scaling. I could scale up speed and attack with Quaquaval. I could scale up attack with Glastrier. So if I can get these things going, even the Grimmsnaw appreciates the attack boost for priority Sucker Punches. So that's kind of like the general plan for how I plan on doing damage. But we'll see. I think Rhydon's going to be a problem here. And that's why I'm hoping that the Glastrier and the Quack are enough. And the Gengar with the Energy Ball. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that anymore. So I think it's just about time. I've rambled enough. Let's fast forward to the match. And I think we're going to have a little change of music in the back. We're getting some nice chill vibes here, a little video game, instrumental tracks. I think when we reconvene in the match, we might be hearing something a little different. So we'll see you there. Back! And we got the high-tempo experimental jazz! Ooh. So, yeah, Kobe kind of spilled the beans on my challenge for the season, but we're going to play all these games with a little bit of heightened senses a little bit, a little sensory overload, if you will. We're going to be on fast pace, gotta go fast, because we're listening to some crazy jazz. I don't know. I think it's kind of fire in the background a little bit. It adds a little hype to this event. It's like we're playing against the Grand Master, the Elite Four, and we kind of are. This is a good team Jace has brought. So what do we see that So no Hariyama is very surprising to me. Rhydon I expected. The Venusaur being there and the Muck were the two that I wasn't really sure what would fill those spots. I thought for sure Hariyama would be here, but... So how do I want to lead this? So this is like, could go either way. This doesn't necessarily scream Trick Room to me, but... He does have 3 Mons on his team. Basically half his team wants to be in Trick Room. Half doesn't really care. The Mimic uses Setter. He does have the Venusaur mode as well. I kind of envision this starting off with maybe my Gouging Fire Grimmsnarl lead, especially now that I don't see Fake Out. This kind of covers the Torkoal mode. I can Light Screen, eat the Draco Meteor, live a Hydro Steam, and then I can Howl, boost myself up a little bit, and then start throwing out Breaking Swipes, etc. So what do I want to bring in the back? I definitely need the Glastrier in case the Trick Room mode is active. Could probably save my Terra for that Mon as well. And this music is crazy. This is so insane. Do I want Quaquaval or do I want Articuno? I think I want the Articuno. What am I could beat the Venusaur with that. the Muckalola, the Glacier Terrablast. Alright, fuck it. We ball. Let's go. Good luck, have fun to Jace. Alright. This is 4 round 1 and 2 picks on the board right here, basically. Alright. Alright, so. We do see the photosynthesis speed. He doesn't know that I don't have fake out on this kit. So he's going to be going first. The Torkoal is not... The Gouging Fire is not really threatened by the Torkoal very much. Light Screen seems super value here. The question is, do I want to set up the Howl or not? He doesn't know that I have a Dragonberry on here either. So I can imagine he wants to prioritize this because I could be like Life Orb Dragonclaw or something. You could see a Terra Fairy. I feel like I like the Howl and the Light Screen. Let's give it a try. Alright, so the Light Screen's really nice there. That's a good turn for me. I don't reveal the berry. And now I'm boosted. So I think I can Breaking Swipe and hit a Spirit Break on the Walking Wake. Take it out. With Light Screen up, I don't think he can KO either of my Mons this turn. I suppose a Hydro Steam plus an Eruption could, but he also has to think that I could, he has to think I could target the Torkoal as well. Terra Water comes out. Wow. So he goes for the Hydro Steam instead of the Dragon Resists. Okay. Hey, I got my Utility Umbrella, baby. So. And he has Clear Amulet. Interesting. I think I go for a Tailwind here. And perhaps a Spirit Break again. Just kill it. The Utility Umbrella means I probably don't die with Light Screen up. If it works like the wiki says it does. The Hydro Steam's crazy powerful. Through a Light Screen, it did like 60%. With Helping Hand, for sure. Definitely helps. I like this play for me. So it could be Covert Cloak and not Clear Amulet. I think if it's Clear Amulet, it says Clear Amulet prevented the stat drop. So it must just be Covert Cloak. So I guess that was his plan for the Fake Out resistance, which means it's not boosted. This thing could have Yawn. Earth Power, Helping Hand. Alright, so Spirit Break gets the KO. Heat Wave does a fair bit. No burn is nice. Tailwind's a little risky if the Mimikyu comes in here, but I think we see the Rhydon in the back and maybe the Venusaur. Only 2 turns left to Sun, so he might have to cycle it soon if he wants it up for the remainder of the match. Alright, we do see the Mimikyu. So I could do something super crazy, and I can anticipate the Trick Room. and click it myself. But at the same time, he already used Terra. I'm +1 on Grimmsnarl. I think I go for a flinch maybe and just hit it. Or do I actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna air slash the Mimikyu and I'm gonna spirit break the Torkoal. Lower the special attack. So this covers a flinch. It'll break the disguise, and it'll hit a spear. I'll hit a spirit break on the Torkoal, which might enable me to live this turn from a heat wave. Actually, it's a good. That's a good move for me. Oh, that's not my. Hey, this isn't my high tempo express. What happened? I had a little shuffle. My high tempo jazz. I was like, this is too chill. Let's get that. Yeah, no, this is more like it. We're back on shuffle. All right, let's put this one on. I did listen to a couple of these. Most of these are going to be new though. I was wondering why the vibes were off. Hey, we got it! Let's go! That's rough RNG, but very appreciated. He didn't use Trick Room though, because it flinched after. It might have been a Poltergeist. He might have Shadow Sneak. Which means what I want to do actually is I want a Freezing Glare, and if I Parting Shot, I could kill my own Glastrier here. The Torkoal's already -1. I think I'm just gonna attack. I think Grimmsnarl dies. So here's the thing: if he does set Trick Room, I have the Glastrier, which is going to outspeed once my Tailwind ends. That's 2 turns away. I have the Terra Fairy. I think I can Sucker Punch here and be happy with sacking the Grimmsnarl. And then we could just hit a Freezing Glare on the Mimikyu. Crap. Okay, so we get Glastrier in. Glastier's going to outspeed, not the Mimikyu, but it will outspeed the Rhydon. I wonder if Shadow Sneak KOs my Articuno. I don't want to Trick Room because the Torkoal will outspeed now, so I can't let Trick Room go up here. Let's see if the... I don't like using this Calc Dex. I need to get rid of that. I don't really get how it works. So let's see. Let's see Mimikyu. It's not Life Orb. Let's assume it has like max attack. Adamant. And let's see how much it does to Articuno G. I think I have like 168 speed EVs on, or HP. I have 68 HP EVs on this. 68. Shadow Sneak will KO. So Tough, tough, tough. Like, do I Terra Water to save the Articuno to get a hit off? I think I do. Because I'm Assault Vest. This is tough. These are tough turns. But I think, like, I'm Assault Vest. I think I live a Heat Wave from Torkoal, even in Sun. And I'll outspeed, so I'll get to hit it twice with 2 high horsepowers. I think this is just better. Because unless he, like, doubles, like, this could be a Rock Slide, I guess, which could be really bad. Maybe what I do is I let the Glacier pick up the KO on the Mimikyu, get a boost, and try to kill the Rhydon with the Articuno. It's probably the better move. Let's do it. If I get... No, I need to Terra this. And Icicle Crash the Mimikyu. That's my move here. Because if... I don't think Glacier can 3v1 it. Protect. It misses. Does a lot of damage. Alright. Yeah, that's tough. The flinch and then this. I don't know, that probably would have killed Articuno. Even with Terra. I don't know though. Alright, well. I think that goes out the window. I think now I need to Freezing Glare the Mimikyu and Icicle Crash the Rhydon, because they're both going to outspeed the Glacier. Does Icicle Crash even KO? Maybe is the answer to that question. Actually, now if I just, yeah, I could just, well, Freezing Glare only did 48 as well. It's kind of a roll of the dice here. All right, let's do the play that we think we have to make. I'm gonna lose anyway. Yeah, he got me. Flinch didn't matter, because even if I get the KO there. Because Torkoal has like 140 defense. Actually, if I got the boost off, maybe it would have mattered. Alright, so we lose game 1. Huh. That was a tough game. He played really well. Some key turns there. that we did not optimally play at. So how do we win? How do we win? So he's Terra Water. I didn't get to do anything on Gouging Fire. How do we win the game? Yeah, we're getting Charles Mingus, baby. Huh, this is tough. Tough. I might have over-prepped for Trick Room and not considered how I just go first and win. Alright, maybe I'll try leading the Articuno here with the Grim Snarl. I don't know. I do have Utility Umbrella, so it covers that lead. Kind of like it. Alright, and then what do I want in the back? I want Gouging Fire. I think it's really good here. This is tough. Like, I don't hate the Glastrier. Like, do I even just lead the Glastrier, Light Screen, Terra Fairy, Terra Blast? Just bop the Walking Wake? Does that even kill it? Let's see. Terra Blasts. And I'm Fairy. So it's super effective. And I'm Terra. Maybe. It maybe does if it's not bulk invested. Not a safe bet. Alright, this one's a little too crazy. I kind of like it. 9 minutes, though. I can't listen to this for 9 minutes. Right, let's check out this one. Cuphead OST. Heard of that game. I think I want that. I want to try this. We'll bring the Gouging Fire in the back. And we'll bring the Quaquaval. Turns out I should have brought last year. This looks like Trick Room. I think I want a Parting Shot the Rhydon. And then Air Slash the Mimikyu to break the disguise, maybe get a flinch. Bring in the Quack, probably a Rock Slide. Alright, I think this is how we win the game. I think we Terra Water the Articuno, pray we live the turn, and we Aqua Step the Rhydon. I don't think I brought enough offense. This was like a bad composition here. Should have brought the Glastrier again. Reverse the Trick Room. Aqua Step. That's my only play. Otherwise I just lose, I think. Wow, that does a lot. Quack just dies. This is... I'm gonna lose. Yeah, Terra Water, huh? I don't have anything for that. I am cooked. He got me. Outplayed. I know that the freezing... I have to go for flinches. How much does Heat Crash do to Mimikyu?
Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Rich and his band.
I think I have like 60 with Adamant. There's no way it does enough without Sun. Ooh. Decent bit. Alright. Maybe we're cooking here. He has Shadow Sneak though. So I think I have to switch in Grimmsnarl and Heat Crash it. Because I can't let this thing go down, I don't think. Actually, maybe I can. Yeah. I want to save the Articuno. But also, like, what am I saving it for, right? But, yeah, no, I gotta do this. And I gotta hope this also kills. I don't... It's like a 50% chance, I think. Like, I just don't think there's a single win con for me here. This is a really good Terra. I didn't bring Glastrier, so I can't even eat these hits. The Trick Room, the whole thing was scuffed. I'm just trying to think if there's any out here for me at all. Like, I get the kill with Sucker Punch, but then what? I just die to Rock Slide. It's the only thing I could do. I got cooked. Good job, Jace. Alright, well, that didn't go well. I messed up game 2. I think game 1 was a good battle. Game 2, I did not bring enough offense, and I let my only offense die so quickly. I wasted turns trying to reverse Trick Room when I should have just led the Glastrier or maybe brought it in the back so I could stall it. Too risky to not bring the Glastrier there, and I paid the price. So we will see y'all for week 2. I don't know who we're playing, but we're going to look to bounce back, get a win on the board for Season 12. All right, so I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. See ya.